I'm showing you a real easy way to preserve eggs. At this price, you need to buy eggs when you can grab them. Who knows how long this is going to go on. So here is a quick, easy, safe way to preserve your eggs. These holders will not hold a whole egg that is a large or extra large. So I gotta do it like this. I kind of figured this out. I've test drove it for you guys. This really works. Put some of the white together like so, and then let the egg yolk fall in beside it. You're not going to be able to put a dozen eggs in here. You are going to have to make a little bit of allowance for whites. But it's going to bake up the same, it's going to cook up the same, and you also will be able to say if you want to make something that does not require yolkage, you'll be able to have separated whites already. I also keep the shells. These are going to go out into the garden just as is. I don't wash them. I don't dry them in the oven. I don't do anything with them except put them out in the garden. But these are fantastic to put under your tomato starts, to put in with your green beans, your snap peas, a lot of flowers, like a little extra. And if you just put them out as they are, there are several species of birds that will eat part of them. And that's good for them as they are creating eggs of their own. So this is it. You're just going to do this right across like this over and over until you have this nice and full. You're going to pop them in the freezer, or you're going to put a little salt on them. Apparently being frozen to keep the albumin integrity. So we just put in a little salt like so. No big splooshes, just a little bit like so. And now those will go into the freezer. Okay, now one thing I did when I was getting these trays ready for receiving eggs, I made sure to soak them in bleach water for about 20 minutes. And that way I knew that they were completely clean and sterile. There was no mineral sediment in there or anything. And then I rinsed them in very, very hot water. So I made sure that I'm not transferring any kind of a bacteria or anything over. So this is the eggs coming out of the ice cube trays, and because the trays are usually about this size, what I find for the regular large or extra large eggs, not the jumbos, but the large or extra large eggs that you buy at Costco or Trader Joe's, it is going to take 2. So as you can see here, I've got all white and yolk and some white. So this was easier to do than trying to blend them or anything else. And I'm just gonna say they don't come out easily right away. You've got to kind of work at it there's been a lot of this kind of stuff for me, getting these out. Some of them come out easier. I let them sit. These have been sitting on the counter now for 20 minutes, and I don't want them to sit so long that they begin to literally thaw out. Because then when I put them in this bag, they will just clump and stick together and be a nightmare to try to use. So there we go. One empty tray and eggs. Now, when I go to use these, I'm going to just take out however much I need. So let's say I'm doing cheesecake and I just want whites. Then I'm just going to pull out these because that's pure egg white. But let's say that I decide I want to make banana bread or scrambled eggs, or then I can just reach in here, I can grab out an egg and a white, a yolk and a white, and they will stay like this, preserved like this in the freezer for about 6 months. Okay, so these are now ready to go into my big freezer. And I have eggs. Let's see, I know I told you this already, but this is, let's see, probably about $18 worth of eggs at this point. So, okay, there you go. Easy peasy, and it's so economical to do it this way rather than trying to figure out how to lime wash or any of the other things. Now, again, guys, this is store-bought eggs, so these have had the bloom washed off of them. So you can do this with fresh eggs that don't have the bloom washed off, but you can also do those in a lime wash. These you cannot. All right, thanks guys. This is an easy way for you to be working on your way up to being more sustainable and self-sustaining.